Hey, what's up? Thank you guys for joining. We are back. We are back. Let me get my banner up, honey, because we're gonna be talking about some stuff, but we got to make sure we are covered. How you doing? Hello, hello, and happy Friday Eve, aka Thursday. Let's scroll back up so we can speak to everyone. I see my top flight mod is in the building. Rose is here. Thanks for being here. Hey, Truth. Thanks for being here, Truth. My other top flight mod, Kim Jones, is in the building. Okay. Easter Washington is here. Brother Tula Taylor is here. Tam C is here. Let's see. And everyone else coming in. I see a lot of you guys are in the bushes. That's okay. That's okay. Please don't forget to tap on that like for me, okay? Give me 1 second. All right. We're back. We're back. All right. How you doing? I see y'all still coming in. I see y'all. Let's continue to speak because we're not rude. Simple Mom Family TV. She's a content creator. How you doing? Hi, Playtime. Hey, Grandma 504 Wild and Out. All right, Mercy Tender One is here. April R and Virgo is here. All right, if y'all need a good old doctor, go and holler at April so she can go and get y'all right. Lorraine Tyler, hi. Hey, Red, hi. Thanks for being here. Velma Saddler is in the building. Helen Thomas is here. Deborah Holder is here. Faith Williams is here. Cupcake Mamas is in the building. Miss Mary is here. MB 1969. Oh, cool. That was a good year, right? 1969. Yes, girl. Cassandra is here. Thanks for being here. Stacey Lane, I see you. Tanasha Harris is here. Sharon Hudgens is here. Shirley Bishop is here. D Nice is in the building. What's up? What's up? Hi, everyone. And thanks for coming by, stopping by, all the things of the things. Crystal Sawyer is here. Hi, thanks for being here. And everyone joining the live and everyone coming in, everybody in the bushes, thanks for being here. Thank you to all the flying monkeys as well, the haters. Thank y'all for being here because views do matter, right? Just like Black Lives. Let's get into the show. How y'all doing? Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion. I'm so glad tomorrow is Friday, y'all. I do not know what to do with myself. When I tell y'all this week has been rough, I am tired, right? Everybody got their Christmas trees down? Everybody? Put a 1 if you still got your Christmas tree up. No pressure. No pressure if you still got your Christmas tree up. No lie, I still have some Christmas decorations up and I got to get them down. I don't feel motivated to get them down. I'm so damn tired. So I'm going to have to get all the rest of my Christmas decorations down. Some of my family TV says she still got it up. D Nice said I'm already cutting up, baby. Yeah. The spirit of petty is upon me. Okay. So I see another one. I still got some Christmas decorations up. I mean, yes, it is only the 8th of January. But hey, they said I didn't put a tree up. There you go. But see, I have to. I have a son, and he likes that whole, Christmas. I like the Christmas season as well, and I like to see the Christmas decorations and all of that. I don't put up too much shit because I don't like to take it down. Because anything you put up, you got to take down. So, of course, I have stairs in my home, so I always put the beautiful garland up and the red bows and the other, little stuff. Of course, I decorate the Christmas the fireplace, and I put up the stockings and all that type of stuff, and the decorations up there, the garland. Yeah, I do all of that shit. I have a tree up as well. I still have not taken down my tree completely yet. I started a little bit, but I haven't taken it down, so I still got work to do. So I do not feel bad that I still see other people that says that their decorations are still up too. So I don't feel so bad. I'm like, why the hell my Christmas tree still up? But yeah, so now I don't feel so bad. Okay. They said, you have a Mardi Gras tree. Okay. I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Okay. I said my tree came down on the New Year. Okay, see you on it, Jackie Gates. I got to get you up here to my house to help me take my shit down. Because listen, it seemed like you're the only motivated one here. Mardi Gras trees are beautiful. Yeah. Okay. So I might have to look into that. Oh my gosh, I love Christmas decorations though. I even decorated my front door. I saw something on line where people were putting like the Christmas wrapping paper, like where you wrap your front door with like the Christmas wrapping paper. I thought that was so cute, and I did it this year with some real cute wrapping paper. And I feel like my neighbors were hating a little bit because I started seeing other people doing the same shit. I was like, did I start a trend in my neighborhood? But it was cute. See, so I did take that off though. I did take that off the front door, and that's my only motivation, right? But I still got to take my other stuff down. My stuff is still up on my fireplace, all the way up my damn stairs. Still got garland and shit up. So that's definitely coming down. Definitely by this weekend, I promise. Okay. So yeah, because we got to get on into other things. We have another holiday coming up. You guys know Martin Luther King holiday. Hallelujah, because I will be off. I love any holiday because my job, we recognize all of them. So thank the Lord. Any day I can get off, I love it because I need some rest. Okay. Or even if I don't plan to do anything, I just like to be off to just kind of put my PJs on, chill out around the house, and just, catch up on some rest or things that I need to do around the house. But other than that, let's get into the show. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. I said, love me real. I love you guys too. All right. Each and every one of you, even the ones that hate me. All right. Because the Lord said I had to. It's so hard though. Okay, yes, I be wanting to cut some of y'all out, but because y'all get on my damn nerves. But ultimately, I love y'all. Okay, all the way down. Let's get into my show. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, and is used for entertainment. All right, fair use and entertainment. Let's get into it. Usually I don't like to do politics in my pop-in, my late evening pop-in. Be nice. But we got to talk about this because this is definitely important. I did not want to save this for Car Chronicles tomorrow, so we're gonna get into it tonight. Because baby, y'all gotta know what's going on. Y'all president is doing the fucking most, and we gotta stay on his ass, okay? Like, yeah, we gotta stay on him because he's trying to get this war started so he don't get impeached. All right, but the people said, hell no. All right, we will not be sending no damn troops nowhere. Sit your ass down, orange one. Okay. Oh, that was me. My bad. So let's get into what they had to say, though, because there was a vote. There was a vote. And Trump, they're like, bitch, no, we're not about to have no damn war. No, we will not. Okay. And he did respond. We're going to get into that as well. Okay. All right. So shout out to Hollywood Unlocked because it's saying Donald Trump speaks out after the Senate votes to limit the president's further attacks on Venezuela. All right, so he is coming up in there armed strong in Venezuela, getting other countries involved. I told you guys, Tokyo, I think China, as well as Russia, all the ones that we do not want to fuck with. I did see that Russia was sending some type of, what's the little thing that be underground, be under the water, a submarine, to try to do like a little attack. But now it appears that since they have taken a vote to say that there will not be any type of war, hopefully they turn that fucking submarine around because we do not want that heat. All right. So Republicans, they say Republicans should be ashamed. So Trump wants the Republicans to kiss his ass and do all the illegal things that he wants done in order to benefit him, because he said, hey, I'm going to be holding on to this damn money from this oil that we're stealing from Venezuela. But let's go ahead and read up so we will know what's going on. The U.S. Senate voted to advance a ruling that would restrict the president from using military force within or against Venezuela without prior approval from Congress. All right, because he's just out here writing his own rules, signing off on whatever he wants, doing whatever he wants. But the vote passed 52 to 47. I don't know the 47 motherfuckers that voted. Like, I need to have a personal conversation with you. Okay, off the record. Okay. Following an unsuccessful effort by Republican leadership to block the measure. It said that following the vote, President Trump responded on his social media platform, criticizing Republican senators who supported the resolution. Now, he wrote, Republicans should be ashamed of the senators that voted with Democrats in attempting to take away our powers to fight and defend the United States of America. We would not have to defend anything if you didn't go and stronghold another country. Nobody asked you to do that. Being greedy, trying to take something that did not belong to you. All right, no different than another country coming into our country and taking something that did not belong to them. We're, of course, going to fight and defend our land, our country, and they're doing no different, okay? So Susan Collins, Lisa Morosky, Rand Paul, Josh Haley, and Todd Young should never be elected to office again. He said that this vote greatly hampers America's self-defense and national security, impeding the president's authority as commander-in-chief. Now, in any event, and despite their stupidity, this is him talking, the War Powers Act is unconstitutional, totally violating Article 2 of the Constitution, as all presidents and their departments of justice have determined before me. Nevertheless, a more important Senate vote will be taking place next week on this very subject. So he's upset that they outvoted his decision to be able to start a war on Venezuela and maybe other countries who wish to join. Thank God that they outvoted this decision 52 to 47, so he cannot continue his bullshit. He wants this war to be in place while there is a war, while he is still in office. He is trying to stay in office because there are crimes that he still have to answer to. As long as he is the president, he cannot go to jail, and he knows this. So if during the midterm elections he is voted out by everyone voting the way that they need to, and I need everyone to vote, okay? If you've never voted a day in your life, voting for midterm elections is so essential so that he can be impeached. He is facing impeachment if he is voted out, if the votes carry the way that they need to, his ass will be out of office and we will not have to deal with this bullshit. Okay. So hallelujah. So as you guys can see, this is what he had to say. He is pissed that he did not have his way, and hallelujah. So let's continue. Let's continue. All right, hold on. What is something else I wanted to show? Oh, no. Okay, so let's get into the other topics. Because I'm tripping, child. All right, so yeah, I don't care about that. I did when I pulled it, but I don't now. All right, so let's get into this. While we're talking about Trump, he once again has said he will not pardon Diddy. Okay. He says he will not pardon Diddy. So Diddy is still trying to get his ass up out of jail early because he is tired of booty hole on swole, baby. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, they're passing that nigga around like a hot potato up in there, probably, allegedly, possibly. Okay, so let's get into what they had to say. All right, did I share? Let's see. So we can get into it, child. He is still trying to get Trump, who he told the people not to vote for. Okay, that's when Obama was running up against Trump, and he was telling the people vote or die. Y'all know that was his slogan. He was running around, child, with a whole mohawk. He had T-shirts and all that. That was his new slogan for everybody voting, trying to get people to vote against Trump. He talked all kind of shit about Trump, and now he is asking Trump to pardon him. And Trump has once again said, "Fuck out of here, did he know?" All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. According to the Shade Room, request denied. It says that President Trump confirms Diddy sent a letter requesting a pardon. He says not considering, or he is not considering. I figured that. This nigga's trying everything. Like, Diddy, you forgot you and Trump were not friends? Trump only pardon people that he like. If you kiss his ass and you do illegal things allegedly that he wants you to do, or you are in favor of what he wants to do, then yeah, he will pardon you. Okay, or if you're a police officer, okay, if you're a police officer and you unalive somebody, yeah, you'll get pardoned. Yeah. So said the Donnie child, aka Donald Trump, rather, isn't fooling with Diddy. Said that the bad boy wrote a letter to President Donald Trump requesting a pardon. Trump revealed this during a 2-hour interview with the New York Times. Said, however, Trump said that he is not considering granting the request. Multiple people close to the situation has previously stated or speculated that an official pardon request had been submitted, and Trump himself said that Combs asked for clemency. Said that Thursday report marks the first official confirmation that a letter exists. Now, as reported, says that Diddy is currently serving a 50-month federal prison sentence on prostitution-related charges. His projected release date is May 8th of 2028. According to the Federal Bureau of Prisons, during that interview, Trump told reporters that Combs had asked me for a pardon, and that request came through a letter. It said that Trump added that he offered to show the letter to reporters, but did not ultimately do so, reiterating that he was not considering the request. If you recall, Trump and Diddy were acquainted before Trump's first presidential run in 2015, though the president has since suggested their relationship later became strained, at which, then Diddy started speaking against Trump and was telling people not to vote for him pretty much, and to vote for Obama, saying, hey, vote or die, don't vote for Trump, and so let's get into right here where Trump is talking about this. Let's go.
John Diddy Combs.
Right.
Would you consider pardoning him?
Well, he was essentially, I guess, sort of half innocent.
Yes.
I don't know what they do. He's still in jail or something, but he was celebrating a victory, but he seems, I guess it wasn't as good as a victory. Probably, I was very friendly with him. I got along with him great, and seemed like a nice guy. I didn't know him well. But when I ran for office...
Sean Diddy Combs.
Y'all see that? You hear that? Right. But when I ran for office, anybody to go against him, you can hang that shit up. He ain't doing nothing for you. But let's continue.
He was very hostile.
He said some not so nice things about you, sir.
And it's hard, like you, we're human beings.
Right.
And we don't like to have things cloud our judgment, right? But when you knew someone and you were fine, and then you run for office and he made some terrible statements. So I don't know. It's more difficult. It makes it more. I'm being honest. It makes it more difficult to do.
But more likely a no for Combs.
I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah. It was very hostile.
He said some.
So more likely a no. So he has definitely stood 10 toes down and officially said he will not pardon Diddy. So Diddy, you're gonna have to serve all that time, honey. May 8th of 2028 is when you are set to get out, unless you do some more crazy shit while you're in there. All right, let's continue on. As we all know about the young woman in Minneapolis who was pow by ICE. Let's go ahead and get an update on that because one has dropped. Shout out to Shade Room on a previous post and this one as well. ICE officer who fatally pow-powed the woman in Minneapolis, identified as Jonathan Ross. Vice President J.D. Vance says that officer acted in self-defense. Now, the woman did not try to hit with her car. She just tried to speed off and get away from him. So I didn't see, and I watched the video a few times. I don't know what angle they were looking at it from, but from the angle I saw it, they were trying to tell her to stop, get out, and she refused to do so. She hit the gas and proceeded to try to drive away, at which then they pow through the window, unaliving her, okay, by hitting her in the head with said bullets, okay, we'll say it that way. But let's get into what's going on here, all right, because we have video. Shout out to Shade Room.
Justify being shot.
Well, being part of the network doesn't justify being shot, but ramming an ICE officer with your car, that's what justifies being shot. It's not a good thing, by the way, but when you force somebody to engage in self-defense, it's almost a preposterous question. I'm not saying that funding some of this stuff justifies capital punishment. Nobody would suggest that. The reason this woman is dead is because she tried to ram somebody with her car and that guy acted in self-defense. That is why she lost her life. And that is the tragedy. Now, there may be other violations of the law and other penalties that are associated with those violations of the law. For example, if you are funding violence against our law enforcement officers, I'm not a prosecutor. My guess is that's not the sort of thing that earns capital punishment, but it should sure as hell earn you a few years in prison if you're funding the effort to try to assault our law enforcement officers. What is, I'm sorry.
Just being part of that network,
Let's continue.
justify being shot.
Guys, what's going on here? You guys are meant to report the truth. How have you let yourself become agents of propaganda of a radical fringe that's making it harder for us to enforce our laws? You just asked me a question that presumed that the reason why this woman died is because she was engaged in legitimate protest. She tried to run somebody over with her car, and the guy defended himself when that happened. Next question.
The investigation is still ongoing.
I said next question.
Vice President.
Guys, what's
So this is the woman here, okay? This is her car. This is where the ICE agent walked up to the car to tell her to get out. She was protesting, and she parked her car, or her Jeep rather, in the middle of the road as a way to protest. The ICE agents, they get out of their vehicle, walk up to her car, demanded that she get out of the car. She refused to do so. Instead, she tried to drive away. Upon doing so, as you guys can see, the officer was here. He was not hit at any point in time with the vehicle. There was another officer right here who was getting ready to get in front of the vehicle to try to stop her, but she had already proceeded to drive away and turn. And he ran up and proceeded to pow into the car. That's the video I saw. So I don't know what the hell they talking about. I don't know what they're talking about here, but yeah, Trump, of course, he co-signed and he agrees with ICE agents in terms of how they chose to move in this situation and the outcome of that in terms of this young woman being unalived. So of course he would. ICE agents pows and unalives a woman during immigration operations in Minneapolis. Now I see too the ICE agents on December 31st also unalived a black man and he should have not been unalived as well. So some type of other situation going on with that, where they unalived a black man who in terms was an American citizen who they felt they could just unalive. So that happened on December 31st. I'm gonna look more into that because I don't know what the hell is going on with ICE. I feel like they think that they're untouchable and they're invincible because of Trump and his rules and regulations and how he continues to give them permission to go into places and do things that they're doing. It's crazy to me. Like go and your job really is to go and find people who should not be here, okay, who are not citizens, to get them the fuck out of here. And if you need to use force to do so, then I guess that's in your rule book to do so. But as far as American citizens, I'm not sure why you're fucking with them at all. Like that's not what you should be doing. But that's very heavy, right? Yeah, we're just into the new year, and here we go with the bullshit, right? Let's get into Jasmine Crockett in terms of what she had to say about this. And we're going to get up off this here in a second and get into the mess because I know that's what you guys are waiting for. I'm going to leave my trigger up because we are still talking about the same topic. So Jasmine Crockett actually gets emotional while speaking about the fatal powwowing of Renee Good, which is the woman who passed away in Minneapolis from ICE agents shooting her. Okay, let's continue. Let's get into what she had to say.
It is so hard to sit here sometimes because I didn't come to Congress to write laws or to do things that are hurting people. I'm just asking if there's any decency or heart or courage on that side of the aisle. The fact that a woman was killed, she was shot in her head, and y'all are pretending like nothing happened. I remember when Charlie Kirk got killed. Do you remember what our response was? Our response wasn't to sit there and pretend like it was okay. Is it okay because you have a badge? Because the last time I checked, allegedly no one is above the law. Can y'all not just have a little bit of courage and humanity? I am asking if there is anyone that will stand for the very people that elected us and sent us to Congress. You tell us things like, well, the immigrants are bad. And so we got to get all these bills because the immigrants are the ones that are causing the harm. They're bringing the crime. The mayor of Minneapolis told y'all to get the fuck out.
You sure did.
Yeah, y'all are the ones. It is this administration that is bringing crime to their streets. That's what's happening. It is so hard to sit here.
See how they be trying to cut her off when she's talking. They did the same thing to the woman that I showed you guys in Car Chronicles with the shaved head. I didn't like that. All right, let her finish getting her point out, and then you talk. That's so fucking rude, right? So Jasmine Crockett says that Renee Good was unalived in broad daylight, and Republicans are acting as if it's okay. I said, where's your decency? Where is your humanity? When will y'all develop a backbone and actually represent people that sent you here? I agree with that. All right, you guys can sound off on that. We're not going to stay on it. Let's continue on. We don't need a trigger for this. All right, I told you guys this morning in Car Chronicles that they apprehended the guys who had something to do with breaking into Shedeur Sanders' home. Again, thank God he was not home during the time of this break-in because this could have ended very badly. All right, but they did catch the guys. There have been pictures, mugshots rather, released. We're going to go ahead and share that with you guys, okay? All right, so 4 Atlanta men charged in NFL player Shedeur Sanders' home burglary. So 4 men from Atlanta have been charged in connection with the November 2025 burglary at the home of Cleveland Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders, the son of former Falcons great Deion Sanders. Now, 3 of the 4 suspects, 2 of the accused burglars, and the alleged getaway driver were arrested in Georgia and are in custody. WOIO, Atlanta News' first sister station in Cleveland, Ohio, has now reported. Now, on Thursday, the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office says that 3 suspects, later identified as Jarvette Myrick, DeAndres Jackson, and Maurice Taylor, were all arrested in DeKalb County. The Medina County Sheriff's Office in Ohio said that there is a warrant out for the 4th suspect, who is believed to be the 3rd burglar. It said that he has been identified as Carlos DeAnthony Morris. The Ohio agency says, if you guys want to read more, they said the link is in the bio, which we don't need more. But I told you guys that the other person would be ratted out. Didn't I say that this morning? They caught 3. The 4th one was still at large. I said this morning, the other 3, once they get them in that little first 48 room and they get to pressing them and tell them what kind of time they're looking at, and if they do not be 100% transparent with police officers, that this, y'all know how they do. They have different ways of interrogating these people into giving them the information that they need. And obviously they ratted out the 4th person. And let's go ahead and look at the mug shots because we have them. All right. Yeah, they fucked up their entire life. Get a lot of time for burglary. All right. So I'm probably looking at about good 20 or so years, 20, 25 years. Why go in somebody's house? That's not your home. Why break into someone's house and think that you can just take somebody's things? Again, thank God that Shadul was not there, because they probably would have harmed him if he would have been in the home to try to protect his home or his property, because these guys look like they would have taken him out. I mean, they do look dangerous. Okay. So you guys see here, this is Jarvette Merrick, DeAndre Jackson, Maurice Taylor, and Carlos Anthony. This is the guy that's still wanted. So yeah, they'll find him. They'll find him. They have a warrant and APB and all that shit on it. Excuse me. So they'll get him. It's only a matter of time. Somebody will recognize him and turn him in. All right. So let's get off of that. Thank God for justice, right? Yeah, black on black crime is starting to be a lie. That's a sad thing. That's a sad thing. All right, Cardi B is into it with yet someone else, child. I said I thought it was over when she and Tasha K, child. I'm about sick of Cardi. Now, Cardi, you and Clarissa Shields, y'all about to get on my bad list, okay? I'm sick of y'all hoes. And I got to say it that way. I'm sick of y'all hoes, all right? Damn. So let's get into this next topic, because Cardi is now beefing yet with someone else. It just don't stop, right? I don't know if this is publicity or is she just very controversial at this point. Damn. So she is now arguing and going back and forth with Jessie Woo. Cardi B fires back at Jessie Woo. Now, she did say something about her and her child, so I do get that you are defending that. But damn, Cardi, like, how many people you trying to fight with? So Cardi B fires back at Jessie Woo after she claimed that Cardi had a revenge baby with Stefan Diggs. She said that you itches with a B, just be saying ish, because what is a revenge baby? She says, my whole life is a mother effing revenge. My money is revenge. My career is revenge. My album is revenge. She says that me not dying over a nigga is revenge. Says that me having freedom is revenge. I guess you can look at it that way, girl. Let's get into what she had to say. Shout out to being blacklist. Let's go.
Somebody say, wait, why did Jessie Woo say that Cardi B had a revenge baby? Revenge on what? Revenge on what? On who? These bitches just be saying shit, because what is their revenge baby? Do you think that I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna have a baby because I'm gonna have revenge on what, bitch? On my ex-husband, bitch? I don't need to have a baby for revenge, baby. My whole life is revenge. My money is revenge. My career is revenge. My album is revenge. Me not dying over a nigga is revenge. Me having freedom is revenge. You know why? You know why I kept my baby? Because I love my baby, and me and my man made that baby with fucking love, bitch. We was fucking down.
Okay, down.
Fucking down.
Come on down.
Till it stank. Fucking everywhere, bitch. And I'm a grown woman, bitch. I make my fucking own decisions. If I wanted to keep my baby, I kept my baby. And me and my man love our baby. Ain't no fucking revenge. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Jessie Woo is another hating ass bitch. The fucking, yo, you know this dumb bitch said? Remember when I told you? What's that nigga that me and Chef used to work with? The long nigga, he was African? Jay. This bitch gonna fucking say, no, it was B-Hop. This bitch gonna fucking say that it's like, B-Hop said that in order, bitch, shut the fuck up. You always fucking lying about some shit. Dumbass bitch. Sick of you too, bitch. What the fuck is you talking about policing? I don't gotta police no nigga to stay with me. Let me tell you something. That nigga got options.
Come on, options.
Let me tell you something. And guess what? I am not the only bitch that he ever fucked that is famous and got money and is a bad bitch.
Well, all right.
I can't help that nigga fall in love with the brim. He loves it over here.
Come on, Brim. Come on.
Can't no nigga make that motherfucker laugh, showing all his 32 teeth.
Come on, T.
The fuck? Can't help a nigga love me, bitch. This ain't no fucking publicity. This ain't nothing, bitch. The fuck? What are you talking about? Bitch, always want to fucking say something. You bitches and y'all weird ass fucking narratives. Shut the fuck up. You imagine my grown ass having a baby for fucking revenge, bitch? You think it's easy having a baby? But of course, there's a bitch with no kids that's saying that. You think a bitch is gonna say to herself, I'm gonna have this baby for fucking revenge? Like if it's easy to have a baby and take care of one and carry one. Especially my age. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Just talking out your fucking ass. Ho.
Not the whole child.
You ain't got nothing to do with your asshole. Go shave it.
Not shave it, girl.
Somebody say, wait, why did Jessie Woo say that Cardi B had a revenge baby? Revenge on what?
Well, I mean, she told you, Jesse Woo. I don't think you have a comeback on that, love. She cleared you on that one, okay? Cardi's mouth is very red. Cardi's mouth is my mouth when I get mad. I don't care what I say when I get mad. I'm that way. My mouth could be just like that when I get mad, okay? I'm corporate any other time, but baby, listen, if you ever piss me off, my mouth is straight Cardi B on your ass. So I respect it and I get it because you can't come for somebody's kids and then tell them how to respond, okay? But Cardi, I need you to lay off social media for a while, honey, and go take care of your baby. Not saying that you're not, but go hang out with your baby. You and Stephon Diggs, y'all go boo up a little bit, honey. Get some of this aggression out, okay? Get some of this aggression out. Like, I feel like you kind of overshared a little bit here. Thank you for telling us that you guys, did it all over the house and whatnot. Thank you. We appreciate it, I guess. I don't know. But girl, you've been clapping back a lot. You have. You done tore Tasha K's damn wig off, and now you over here tearing off Jessie Woo's damn lace front. So I don't know. What do y'all think about that? Baby, she slayed you though. Okay, Jessie Woo, baby, she slayed you. She ripped all your fucking edges out, and I enjoyed every moment of it. Okay, but let's move along. Ooh, child. Tomorrow's gonna be somebody else. What I'm speaking into existence because I just feel like tomorrow somebody's ass is gonna get chewed up by Cardi. Like 2026, she is coming in the door like no more. I'm not, y'all hoes are not playing with me no more. Okay. Ugh. Thank you, Cardi. Okay. Thank you for that good cussing out, child. You got a little Cardi. You got a little Cardi. All right. I love her down. And she is a wild one, child. Cardi is a wild one. Let's get into some Yolanda Adams news. We haven't talked about her in quite a while. We haven't talked about her in quite a while, but we're going to talk about her tonight. Shout out to Spiritual Word. Yolanda Adams says that Black churches should be safe and loving spaces for LGBTQ. She said that people, plus the people that she pushes back on using faith as a weapon. All right, so let's get into what she had to say. She looked great, don't you? Yolanda Adams, child, still looks great after all these years. Come on, sis. All right.
I have a lot of.
All right, let's get into this. Again, shout out to Spiritual Word. Yolanda Adams is getting praised after sharing her thoughts on the inclusivity. Okay. Oh, look at me. Inclusivity, girl. In the church during a recent conversation on the Clay Kane show. I've never listened to him before. The gospel legend spoke about welcoming LGBTQ plus people in faith spaces, saying that God isn't surprised by who anyone is because he created everyone with intention and love. I agree with that. So Yolanda explained that she was raised to believe all people are God's children and shared that she has had LGBTQ friends and family across music, sports, and the arts throughout her life. Now she questions why anyone would want to hurt or disrespect something that God loves, adding that faith should never be used as a weapon. Okay, we'll take that. Let's go ahead and get into what was said.
LGBT folks, friends who are in the church and they love the church and they love that space. And you have never used your religion, your faith to hurt people. There are plenty of LGBT folks in the Black church.
Absolutely. And have been, listen, I am 64 years old. I have seen everything in the church.
64. Where's she 64 at? Damn, that's Black don't crack. Well, some Black shit. Some Black child is a whole broken mirror. But 64, Yolanda Adams is still out here serving, right? Come through 64.
Again, it has everything to do with the way you were nurtured. My family nurtured us to believe and know that everyone that gets to this earth got here because they are God's children. And why would you want to ever hurt anything that God loves? I have cousins, I have friends, I have dear, dear friends in and out of all music and arts and sports genres. And I never looked at them as anything other than beautiful people. And it is not.
I have a lot of LGBT folks, friends who are.
My job ever to hurt anyone or to base anyone because of who they are. God is not surprised by anyone he created. He knew who you would be before your mom and dad even got together. So why am I disrespecting what God respects and loves?
That's right.
Period.
Yeah.
My job ever to hurt anyone or to
What do I think about it? I totally agree with what she said. I agree with everything she said, right? You cannot look down on a person because of a choice that they choose to make. It's not our job to judge anyone. It says it in the Bible, judge not so that you don't be judged. But you have a lot of people who like to do this all the time, point. Now, I realize you got 1, 2, 3 coming back at you. Don't judge people, okay? Because then you don't want to be judged. A lot of people love to tell another person how they should live, what they should do. Yes, biblically, they do say that it's wrong for a man and a man to be together, but it's not my business. I love a person for who they are, and for how they represent themselves. Okay. It is not my place to be God and tell a person, oh, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. I feel like LGBTQ, they should be allowed to come to church just like anyone else. God says, come how you are or come as you are. And I agree with that. Okay. They deserve to feel God too. They deserve to have spirituality too. Different people make different decisions as far as their life and the decision that they choose to make as far as how they live their life, sexuality, all of that. I judge no one. I said it this morning. It's not my place to do that. A person may not agree with certain things I choose to do in my life, but it's not your business and it's not your place to judge me for that. So this is something that I have always done. I've never made it a point to judge a person for how they live their life, because, you know, a lot of times you don't understand where certain things come from. You know, a lot of people say, oh, I was born gay. I don't know. I don't know how that shit works. And I don't ever try to, I don't know what's the word. I never try to put that puzzle together to figure out what a person chooses to do and why they turn out to be the way that they are. I just love a person for who they are. You just love. You just don't choose. And if it bothers you that a person is LGBTQ, don't fuck with them. It's just that simple. I don't understand why people make it such a huge deal to them, why a person chooses to be a certain way. Just love a person for who they are. And in the end, God will sort all of this shit out. In the end, I shouldn't say shit. In the end, God will sort all of this stuff out. That's just how I see it. Again, we're here, we're put on earth to love each other and to be our brother's keepers. And in doing that, it's none of your business to put yourself in someone's path in terms of why they choose to be who they are. That's just how I feel. I try to be fair in terms of my thoughts and my perceptions of people, because people are going to have a perception of you, and you still have to be able to take it the same way you dish it out. And you have a lot of people that can dish out, but when it comes to taking it in, they can't do that. So if you're a very judgmental person, don't be, because someone is going to judge you someday in terms of who you are and how you choose to live your life, and that shit ain't going to feel good. All right. So in terms of LGBTQ, I told you guys, I have a lot of friends who are that way. No judgment here. Be who you are. As long as you don't ever disrespect me, I'm cool with it. All right. Well, not cool with it, but cool with who you choose to be. That's just it. I judge no one. But shout out to Yolanda Adams and everything she says. I definitely agree with. Let's move on. I judge no one. I judge no one. People, it's their responsibility to read their Bibles for themselves. And yeah, it's there. It's there. Is there. I'm not one of those Bible pushers. I do talk about the Bible on my channel because I do have, the Bible in my life. I do have God in my life, and that's just what I choose to talk about on my platform. If it's offensive to anyone, there's an X at the top of your on the top right of your screen. You can X out, and if you choose to come back after that, you may. But I'm very spiritual. I'm a very spiritual person, and that's just how I see things. Okay. So let's continue on. TikTok influencer rather, who lost 1.75 million, a fair lawsuit for alienation of affection. You guys know about Brene Kenyard as well as Akira. Y'all remember that case? I've talked about it several times on my channel. It says that she is accused of defying restraining order against Akira, and she risks jail time. So it looks like she may be going back to jail. She's already been to jail once for defying that order. She does have a court case coming up as well. And I have not had a chance to read this, so I'm going to be looking at this for the very first time with you guys, because I did choose this topic last minute. So let's go ahead and get into it. Shout out to Atlanta Black Star. TikTok influencer Brene Kenyard, with her big back ass sitting up here, ordered to pay $1.75 million to North Carolina mother of two, Akira Montague, will be back in court for allegedly violating a restraining order. Okay, her ass need to be in jail because she's so defiant. She's so everything is negative. This girl, her attitude, she just has this sense of entitlement. She doesn't feel that she did anything wrong, like at all. And Tim, your wide hip having ass, you need to be in jail right along with her. Okay. But let's continue. Kenyard, who was reportedly who has reportedly continued harassing Montague and her children online and even made national television appearances to discuss the affair, is scheduled to appear January 15th in Durham County Court. She wasn't supposed to be doing any of these interviews because she still indirectly talked about Akira when that is in a whole restraining order. So what part of that do you not understand? You've already shown up at this lady's kid's school, which was a direct violation of the order, and your ass got locked up when she called the police on you. So now you're doing this tour where you're promoting you being promiscuous in this woman's house and taking this woman's husband and still talking about this shit when you know in the order it specifically tells you not to do so. So now you have a court date coming up. How are you going to explain that? Because all they got to do is go back and roll that beautiful beam footage on your chunky ass and throw your ass right to fucking jail where you belong. An order is an order. An order is an order. It's not up to Dr. Phil and it's not up to Tamron Hall to follow the order. It's your responsibility not to go and be still talking about this shit. The order was issued to you. Okay, let's continue. I have no sympathy for her ass. Now, Montague's attorney says that the harassment resumed almost immediately after the original restraining order, and judgment was issued despite the order being intended to stop it. So court filings claim that Kenyu's actions previously led to death threats and public attacks, and continued violations could result in additional jail time and fines. Hallelujah. Okay. I have no sympathy once again. If they decide to lock you up because of this, Tim, you need to get a fucking job, because all your ass is doing is sitting around eating and spreading, okay, like a bunch of lies. At the end of the day, I feel like he's with her because he has financial security. She already says they eat out 5 or 6 times a day. Who's eating that many fucking times a day besides their big back asses? I don't fucking know. But at the end of the day, you definitely need to be locked up, because you do need to be sat down and have some type of accountability for your actions, Akira. Brene. Okay, Brene, big back ass. You need to be locked the fuck up. You do. At this point, I'm sick of it. I've talked about this numerous times on my channel. She had so much, she's so anal until she really thought that she could represent herself in that case, and you lost, and you now have to pay 1.75 million. And you went right live after that to say, oh, she won't see a fucking dime. And the court said, oh yeah. After they went and submitted, Akira had to submit through her attorneys, through the courts, showing that you were saying you weren't going to pay. So now they're garnishing your shit, and they're taking ownership of your property to satisfy this 1.75 million. She has a home. She just purchased a new car, the same car that Akira said she was going to purchase. You trolling her still online. You're still doing videos on TikTok talking about Akira. You watching her every move, everything that she does. And now you started harassing her new boyfriend. So whatever the courts decide to do, girl, I don't feel no waste time, bitch. Go straight to jail and do not collect $200. Okay, moving right along. That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say about that. You and your big back buffet eating ass can go straight to jail and hell too if you got time. All right, make time. Move right along. It gives that Andy Cohen must have some type of vitriol towards Bethany Frankel. I thought that they were close friends. Apparently not, because he had something to say. Let's get into it. We're into the reality TV portion of our show now. So let's get into that. Yeah, I don't have child. Yes, your big back buffet eating ass. Yes, honey. Take your ass right on with that ugly ass Bill Cosby sweater your fat ass sitting up there with. Sitting there looking like a big ass moose with a sweater on. I said it. Do I take it back? Fuck no. All right. Shout out to Mr. Housewives. No sympathy here. None. Andy Cohen throws shade at Bethany Frankel, okay? Someone who he was very close friends with. So I don't know what the hell happened behind the scenes. How is it that you cool now with Nene Leakes and you fell out there and you falling out with Bethany Frankel? What the hell is going on with Andy Cohen? So he calls her the Margarita Lady, and says that he is over her TikToks. So let's go ahead and read and see what the hell going on with Andy, child. Now, he said that I never thought that I hear Andy Cohen sound so over Bethany Frankel, especially considering that they used to be BFFs, as I just told you guys, right? Now, on yesterday's episode of his radio show, Andy Radio says that Andy says that he went on TikTok to see what people were saying about his New Year's Eve hosting on CNN. As I told you guys, that CNN was talking about firing Andy Cohen because he was a lush on the show. He was saying a lot of crazy things for the New Year's Eve show. And they were like, yeah, we might get him the fuck out of here because Andy was doing the fucking most. Okay. But there is no update on that yet. So I don't know where that stands. But let's get into it. Now, while scrolling, he claims that Bethany's video kept popping up on his feed and he found it insufferable and annoying. Not annoying. Now, the margarita lady, as he calls her, adding as he calls her, he also adds that he couldn't get through the TikTok without seeing one of Bethany's videos. Said it to be fair, Bethany does post a lot. Said that she has multiple endorsements and partnerships, which means that he constantly is creating that she's constantly creating and uploading content. Now, at this point, said that she's essentially working as a full-time content creator, and I'm sure that she's making plenty of money doing it. Okay. She also has a podcast too, I saw. Said that still the fact that Andy is openly complaining about her is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, because he and Bethany were like that. So I don't know what the hell happened to where he's like, oh, she's insufferable, she's annoying. When did she become that? Because I didn't know that.
So went on.
Let's go ahead and hear what Anthony had to say. I mean, what Andy had to say. Why do you want to rename him Anthony? Let's get into it, y'all.
On TikTok just to see what the kids were saying about New Year's Eve. Boy, that margarita lady.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. It's suffocating.
It's like 14 a day.
It's why I couldn't anyway. So that was a one and done for me. Woo!
Well, I have her blocked.
Yeah,
so I don't see her.
She don't come up on my Instagram.
Yeah, I don't see her.
On the I don't even know if she's on Instagram. I know she's on
TikTok.
I know
really
she's on
changed
TikTok.
after thank you, Mr. President, for allowing us to exist.
Yeah, right. So went on TikTok.
So that's what he had to say. Again, he and Bethany used to be really tight friends. So maybe something happened behind the scenes that we don't know about. Andy, you love getting rid of your friends, child. So we'll see what happens, child. We will see what happens in that. Moving right along. I like Bethany Frankel though. Okay, she's a cool white chick. Let's move along. So I put up this video last night where I showed you guys from the Breakfast Club interview. Shout out to a new subscriber, Lost Sheep. Thanks for being here, Lost Sheep, and thanks for subscribing. Okay, welcome to the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We love to have new people. All right, glad that you're enjoying the show. Please do not forget to hit the like button. All right, let's welcome Lost Sheep to our platform. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. All right, so let's get into this. There's a 2020 video that was put out where Clarissa Shields goes into detail about when she met Papoose, which she says back in 2020, which we all know Papoose and Remy were still together, still living together, et cetera, et cetera. I showed you guys the video last night where it was said that Clarissa Shields was calling Papoose while he was still living with Remy Ma. They were still, of course, married, which they're still married. But she was telling him that she was pushing for him to get a second phone so that they could have the inappropriate relationship. She was trying to push up on him. She hopped in his DMs knowing that he's married. Like, there's no one under the sun that did not know Papoose and Remy Ma were married. Like, fuck out of here, Clarissa, okay? She is now seen as the side chick as these videos are starting to resurface again of her pursuing Papoose. Even though he and Remy were having some issues, it's not your place, once again, like I said last night, to put on your cape and be super saver hoe. It's just not. Stay out of people's business, because a lot of times couples have their issues, they have their rifts, they go back and forth, but ultimately they have a 17 to 20 year relationship history. They also share a child. So what's to say he won't go back to her? Well, I mean, what's to say? People are mad now, tomorrow they go back. It takes time. Sometimes absence makes the heart grow fonder, correct? Sometimes people have to be away from a person to realize what it is that they're losing, and he may go back. If that happens, Clarissa, I feel like you're doing too many videos where you're bigging up your relationship with Papoose. Again, if you love him, just do that. You don't have to prove to the world. But a lot of these videos are starting to resurface in terms of when she met him, how she met him, and the inappropriate behavior in which she met him. Let's go ahead and get into this. Shout out to Geisha 305. That's where I saw it. Let's go. What you sending videos to her for when you marry? See, that's the problem. Papoose, you are entertaining a single woman while your ass is married. So both of y'all asses were wrong, right? Let's keep going. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm over here just eating it up and y'all can't see a damn thing. See, when I get hype, child, I'm mad. I'm over here mad and I forgot to share. Yes, I did. Sorry. Okay, sorry. It's okay. We can always go back, right? Back and forth, right? Let's get into it. Like it never happened, okay? Let's get into Clarissa Shields. Okay, Pap upstairs. Okay, Pap upstairs. Her. Let's get into her ass going into detail in terms of how she met Papoose and his inappropriate behavior as well. Let's go.
We met at the Shakur Stevenson fight.
Yeah.
And then
you shook her hand and said you were a fan.
Yeah, I happened to be walking to my seat and I
You happened to be.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, is that Clarissa Shields? I've always been a fan of her.
Yeah, I got a video he sent me back in 2000 and was it 20 or something?
So he's been a fan. You get your moment to say, I'm a fan.
I see her. And when I went to shake her hand, I realized how beautiful she was. I was like, oh, wow.
All right, so the problem I have with Tamron Hall. Tamron Hall, you had a lot of side chicks on your show, baby. And my thing with her is you don't be asking the right questions. How is it that you let them sit up here and say in 2020, when you know Remy Ma and Papoose were fully married, living together, all the things, you didn't say to him, weren't you married to Remy Ma during that time? So you didn't catch that, Tamron, because you so excited in terms of them telling their story of how they met. You ain't asking the meat and potatoes of this thing. You done skipped over to dessert when the main course is right in front of you, girl, right? See, that's why I need my own talk show, because y'all hoes don't ask the right questions. But let's continue.
Thank you.
And so, never to be shy, as the rumor I heard, you then slipped into the DMs and offered him VIP tickets to the fight.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, you know what?
She did.
No, so it was like he's a fan of boxing, and why not come and see the greatest fight? Yeah. But I did recognize like right away. I'm like, that's a good looking man. So I said, hey, you got me blind, and I say he's a good looking man. That's all I'm saying. So when I sit in there, it was like, but I didn't even know that I liked him until like probably about 2 weeks. We was texting back and forth.
Texting back and forth for the longest.
Well, I love this part. You were texting, but then
you love this. Y'all hear her say this? Oh, I love this. You love this, but they were married. So you love that a married man is pursuing a single woman while his wife is right here in the same house. You love that, Tamron? You love when Brene, big back, brisket eating Brene's ass was on your show talking about how she and Tim got together and you said they had a beautiful love story. How the fuck when they broke up he broke up his marriage to be with her. You said they have a beautiful love story. What is beautiful about a side piece lying and saying that her then husband was beating her up, so her friend let her stay in the house and she made a move on the husband? What is beautiful about Clarissa Shields knowing that Remy and Papoose were married? Granted, they were having some issues. You hopping in his DMs and pursuing him, and he was wrong for pursuing her as well. And you say that that's beautiful? Oh, okay.
You sent each other poems.
Yes.
All right, let's pause. It says Remy Ma shouted out her love for Easy to Block Captain, okay, publicly in early 2025, particularly January, during the falling out of her marriage to Papoose, confirming rumors that started in late 2023 when their affair was exposed during the rap battle, where Easy to Block challenged her. Y'all know Easy to Block, which is right here. Don't he kind of look like Papoose? She does have a type. We call him the Timu version of Papoose, but he's the same nigga that Papoose knocked out at a rap battle because he was talking junk, and he walked up to him and just socked him in the face and knocked his ass out. But very shortly thereafter, he and Remy, they did date for a little bit, but they decided to break up because he was also cheating on Remy. He cheated on her. She found out. She chose to cut him off, okay? But I'm not sure who Remy is dating right now. Well, I do know because we just talked about it the other day. She's dating some other battle rapper. I forget his name. But at the end of the day, I do feel that the situation between Clarissa Shields and Papoose was not cool back 2020, okay? Because literally you guys were cheating. So you just admitted to that. But let's continue. Is that it? Oh, they're highlighting. Okay. Let's see if they get more. Okay, so receipts don't lie. Receipts and dates don't lie. Shout out to Geisha for this. All right, Geisha 305. Shout out to her because baby, she pulled some good receipts here. Remy Ma shouted out her love for Easy to Block. Okay, so we saw that. We ain't about to read that shit.
We met at the Shakur Stevenson fight.
Yeah.
And then
You shook her hand and said you were a fan.
Yeah, I happened to be walking to my seat, and
You happened to be.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, is that Clarissa Shields? I've always been a fan of her.
Yeah.
You've been a fan of her damn pocketbook, because y'all know Papoose, he like women who kind of have their own money, they make their own way, et cetera, et cetera. Y'all know Remy, she was an artist, she was making her own money, she was touring and all of that. So she talked about how he wasn't helping pay bills and things like that. I'm gonna be honest with you, he does have a type as well. Not saying that Clarissa and Remy looked the same, but they do kind of favor in other ways. Okay. Of course, Remy does outdress her. She's starting to get better. Clarissa's getting better. She does have a stylist now, thank God. But at the end of the day, Papoose, I do feel that you were fully wrong. You were in a marriage. Clarissa was not. Not to say that she was not wrong for pursuing you in the DMs. You should have said to her, hey, with all due respect, sweetheart, I am still married. Granted, me and my wife may be going through some things right now, but I need to figure this situation out before you and I start up something else. And I just made that up off the top of my head. But yeah, that was definitely wrong. And Clarissa, you were wrong to continue to pursue him. And you only gave him them tickets so that you could probably get closer to him and see that as maybe a date, and to show him that you were very much so interested, and for him to take you up on that and to pursue you in that way, I felt was very much so wrong. So he is still married to Remy. Remy did say that she filed for divorce and that all he needs to do is sign it. But of course, you guys know he's refusing to do so because he wants her to help pay some of the $3,000 that he owed to the government for them damn tax liens that he currently has, as well as money that he says Remy owes him for #1 hits that he wrote for her. All right. So that's what's holding up their divorce, allegedly, hypothetically, and maybe. So what do y'all think? Sound off on that? Yeah, girl, the receipts do not lie. There's more things. There's more while we're talking about reality TV. Let's get into this Mary Cosby, because I got something else, child. I still have not had a chance to watch the documentary yet. It may have to happen this weekend because I'm too damn busy during the week. I cannot watch a documentary during the week. I cannot. In terms of working, get my show, all that stuff, I can't, honey. But let's get into this. According to TLC documentary, it alleges that Mary Cosby had an affair with a member of her congregation. Now, y'all know she is married, honey. She is the first lady at her church. It was a lot of stuff going on. It was said that her church, that they were running some type of cult within their church, but and that there was some type of abuse going on where they were hitting people in the head too hard when they were praying for them and shit, slamming people down when they were praying for them, allegedly. But what do y'all think about that? Let's get into what they had to say. Let's read first. Shout out to Mr. Housewives on this. It said that the TLC documentary revealed a lot of disturbing information about Mary Cosby, but the most shocking claim was that she may have had an affair with a member of her church while married to her husband. This is juicy. Now I gotta watch it for real. Ooh, I can't wait, girl. Mary Cosby, let me find out you out here, first lady, out here thought shopping and walk dropping, bitch. So it said that the man in question, honey, is Cameron Williams. He fine, though. He got a little look about it. Said who actually appeared on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City during season 2. Let me find out. You done had your side nigga on the show as Lisa Barlow's friend. Okay. Now on the show, Cameron says that he gave Mary $300,000 and Mary denied that claim. And Cameron has since passed away from a brain tumor, so she ain't here to rectify the situation. All right. So I feel like he did give you that $300,000, and you probably broke him off real good, something proper, like one of them. Okay, you was on that shit with him. You probably broke his schlong for $300,000, girl. Oh Lord, let's continue. Let me check my panel line. Hold on. All right, I'm good. So however, the documentary features audio of Cameron admitting to having an affair with Mary, girl. Oh, now it says that I'm still not sure what to believe, but according to the documentary, Cameron told multiple people in the congregation about the alleged affair before he passed away. Now it said that he also claimed that he helped to get Mary casted on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City in order to expose her as a fraud. Ooh. That's T. Now it said that that part doesn't add up, though. Said that because Mary was reportedly the reason that Bravo came or became interested in filming in Salt Lake City in the first place. Okay, Mary got a little pull. Said that she was the first person cast for the show. So either something isn't adding up, or says that I'm missing the part of the story. I don't know. Let's take a look at some clips here.
One of my very good friends, and he's our connection to.
Oh, he's fine. Come on, Mary.
When Lisa Barlow introduced Cameron on the show, we were all wondering, what is the motive here?
Mary, her husband, they've done some things that have been very harmful. but
Why?
the truth was revealed, and I knew that I couldn't stay with that truth, and I had to walk away. Something else entirely.
And what was it?
Cameron's not saying exactly everything to Meredith about what happened between him and Mary. He's kind of dancing around it, using vague language to say, you know, be careful.
Just be careful.
He said he had to step away from the church, and he acknowledges that there's harm being done in some way. It's just kind of a question mark of what he really means by that.
Cameron is one of my very.
I don't know.
Y'all see that? Now we can't play it all, honey, because we're gonna have to edit some of this out. But y'all can go on over, honey, and check it out. Because baby, they got a lot going on here.
Is participating, getting involved. He became extra confident in the church. And I remember thinking, like, man, this dude is walking around here like he's smashing the main lady in the house. I thought that. I remember making that statement.
Yeah, they smashed. Y'all see that there? Body language tell you everything, girl.
And then he just stopped coming. And I didn't hear from him.
He stopped coming to church, but he ain't stopped coming. Read between the lines.
I didn't see him. So I asked him, why did you leave the church? He says, if I was to tell you why, you wouldn't believe me or you get upset. I'm like, huh? Now, I'm putting all these pieces together and I'm processing conversations with Cameron, conversations between me and Danny. He was going hard. He was.
Mary Cosby.
Child, okay, so again, we can't play all of this shit, but y'all can go back. Check out Mr. Housewives. Let me put the link up for those of you that want to continue. Hold on. Let me put the link up so that you guys can continue to finish watching if you guys so choose to do so, because they got some good links, some good slides up here, but we can't play them all because, child, YouTube gonna have me editing this shit out, okay, for copywriting, and I ain't got time for that shit today. All right, but if you guys want to go back and take a look at the rest of that in its entirety, there's the link to do so, okay? All right, what got there? All right. So let's get into our next topic. I extended my show, as you guys can see, because I'm not going to be coming back on again after 7:30. My bitch is going to bed. I'm tired. All right. So usually y'all know pop-ins usually got like 3 or 4 topics. So I extended my show into, I guess, combining the pop-in versus, the pop-in in my other show. Okay. So I hope you guys don't mind. Okay. But let's get into our show. Our next topic, this does include Tamar Braxton. I told you guys a little bit back that Tamar is out here taking PrEP. But she said that she is not sexually active. But I said that's kind of weird because the only people that really take PrEP is are people who are sexually active. All right. Shout out to Braxton Family Values fan page on this one. Let's go ahead and read up on this. Because child. Let's get into it because it's going to explain when she started taking it and why. So it said that Tamar Braxton is opening up about a decision that has the internet talking. The singer revealed that she started taking PrEP, okay, an HIV prevention medication after marrying a man that she met on a dating show because, as she puts it, she couldn't fully trust what he was doing while she was away working and touring. Now, Tamar claimed that her husband was allegedly sleeping with multiple women and even had them sign NDAs. Now, y'all know the person she's talking about is the white guy, JR. Okay, JR is the white guy that she's talking about that she married, that he was running around sleeping with multiple women, one of which he used one of her credit cards to get a hotel room, which is how she knew something was going on. And he did have a woman in a hotel room smashing and dashing up on her. So instead of ignoring the red flags, Tamar chose to protect herself. How about leave him? Okay, you can always leave, girl. Said that she made it clear that her health comes first and encouraged other women, even married women, to consider getting on PrEP, stressing that you can never be too careful when it comes to your body and your life. Said that Tamar's message is simple. Love doesn't replace protection and marriage doesn't guarantee safety. What do y'all think about that? Personally, I don't want to be with somebody who I got to look over my shoulder, child, and who I got to be continuously going to the clinic to get checked to make sure I ain't caught some shit because they out there doing some shit they shouldn't be doing. Again, you should not be taking PrEP unless you are sexually active. I did see an interview not too far back where she was saying that she was not sleeping with anyone. She wasn't dating anyone. She was not sexually active. So it's weird to me that she's out out here just, I'm on prep, telling everyone that she's on prep and co-signing this HIV medication. Again, you didn't hardly know this guy when you married him in the first damn place. I'm not sure why you made that leap to marry someone who started exhibiting behaviors of him having infidelities with multiple women, which is a very dangerous thing in 2026 because there's so much shit out there. Okay. There's the 3-letter word HIV. There's herpes. There's other things that you can catch and not be able to get rid of, but treat. And who got time for that? Ain't nobody got time to wake up with bumps and shit all over your walk down there. And you run around here scratching and itching and your ass hair is falling down and shit like that. So at the end of the day, baby, leave. Okay. I tell that to any woman, leave if a nigga's not respecting you, or a female, because women can cheat as well. If you're in a relationship with someone or a situationship and that person is not faithful to you and they choose to be stepping out with multiple people, baby, leave that situation, because ain't nobody got time for that, and everyone deserves to be respected as such, right? Moving right along. I'm gonna stay on that. What y'all think about that? I don't see the need to take prep if you're not active though. That's just stupid. That's just stupid, girl. Go ahead and take a gummy and go to bed. But anywho, let's continue. Let's get into our Real House, not Real Housewives, but Love and Marriage Huntsville segment of it all, because this shit right here, child, I'm like, what the hell? Carlos, you guys are really fishing for storylines. It's like y'all throwing your line out there and ain't shit biting. This season should be the last season of Love and Marriage Huntsville, because I swear to God, y'all ain't got shit to talk about, and stuff y'all talking about, we don't give no fucks, and that means zero, girl. Let's get into it. Shout out to Love and Marriage Huntsville, their webpage here. Let's get into it.
Y'all look so cute. Well, my name is Tisha. You can call me T, and I want you to party with me.
We got DJ Marceau on the 1s and 2s, and we are here and we're ready to groove.
So grab your 80 gear. We're about to cut up.
Got Ken and Trish, and they doing the butt.
Got Kimmy here, and she's bringing a baby.
Reese is gonna be good because we dressed like the 80s.
He's the baby. We got Destiny here, and she's gonna be fly.
And guess who she's bringing?
Probably a new guy.
But don't be afraid. We got Lance coming too, and I guarantee you he's gonna outdo.
So pull up. We're about to have some fun.
But when Wanda get here, please don't run.
Peace.
Out.
All right, so that was the most remedial rap I've ever heard in my life. Like, my name is Peaches, and I'm the best. All the DJs want to feel my breath. That's what that gave. Fuck out of here. All right, let's continue. Oh God, y'all remember that from Coming to America, the twins? I said, what the is going on here? All right, so let's get into the next clip, child. I had to play that for y'all because yeah, I'm like Andy now. I was annoyed. Okay, Andy, can I use your word? I was thoroughly annoyed right there. What the? Okay. All right. So shout out to Reality Entertainment TV. This is a deleted scene from Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't know what scenes are deleted or not because I haven't been watching the show this season. I only watch clips from Instagram, and this is exactly where I found it, from Reality Entertainment TV. But this is a deleted scene, which was very interesting and very telling. Okay, so they are being transparent in this. I'm not sure why this didn't make it to the show, because this is definitely something that everyone needed to know, I guess. Let's get into it.
Very transparent on a date. He has been in a polygamous relationship. Oh, what the streets have accused y'all of being.
Well, don't put that on my transparency paper because ain't happening ever.
So he wants you to be one of the how many?
No. I'm not sharing.
Okay.
Period. But he said it's not something that he needs to do again, but he did have that experience.
While he was married? Has he been married before?
He's never been married.
Oh, so he wasn't married.
Right.
and doing
You're
that.
not your sister before you get married. Before I knew it was Mars, I had a list of what I wanted in a husband. And I was like, I want somebody who's been there, done that. Mars had threesomes and everything before he met me. I'm like, good for you. So you don't have to bring it here.
Maurice,
and he still does. So when did this list take place? Because your husband told Carlos King that he dated you 1 month exclusively and then he married you. So if he was having these said threesomes, it had to be during the time you guys had a situationship, because according to him, y'all only dated 1 month exclusively. Before that, he was banging hoes. That's what he gave me. I mean, y'all were together obviously prior to the 1 month exclusively being dating or dating rather, because obviously you were knocked up because you were almost 5 months pregnant when you were married in your marital photos. Okay, yeah, I'm just saying. Y'all know I know my shit over here. Tisha, you were about 5 months pregnant during the time you and Marceau got married. Marceau says that he dated you 1 month exclusively. So that means he was banging hoes, having threesomes, all the things while you guys were in a situationship. That's what it gave. You said he got out of his system before y'all got married in a month, girl. I know you fucking lying, because Shan said that he had a threesome in Las Vegas over there. So obviously what stayed in Vegas did not stay there. But
to do that, he used to talk about the girls he dated, and he'll tell you now he thinks some of our issue that we may have, we go to counseling, girl, you know, is because he told me so much about those other women.
No, y'all were friends.
So we were friends, and so he would tell me about girls that he went out with. He went here, he went there, went over this person's.
He's still doing that, according to what you said, Kimmy. You said your husband doesn't come in until 4, 5, or 6 o'clock in the fucking morning. You just go to bed because you got to go to work the next day and you're not waiting up for him. So what is it? Because it's giving this scene here, you lying a little bit, Kimmy. And it sounds like you covering for your husband, who also said on national television that he has 5 thumbs, girl. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Let's keep going.
House, she was seeing somebody and her boyfriend showed up and almost got his ass beat. And so that's what I'm saying. He would tell me all that and I'd be like, dude, like, what is you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Get it
saying?
together.
And he would say, I should have never told you that stuff.
I like that though, because I feel like when you're interested in somebody and you build a friendship first.
That's important.
You said googly eyes, that's what we are. We're just building a friendship.
And that's dope.
Is that the only person you're building a friendship with?
Nope. Very transparent.
Ask your husband that, Tisha. Ask your husband is are the women that he's building friendships with, are those the only women that he's building friendships with? Okay. Yeah, get into that. Kimmy, you should ask Maurice the same thing. All right. Does he have any outside friends? Why does he still feel the need to stay out to 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning when he has a whole wife at home? Both of which are married. I don't feel like y'all should be having that conversation with Destiny, because her ass ain't married, probably won't be married again. And the marriage she was in, hell, the man didn't even want to be in that shit with her. Okay. And the relationship prior to that, she was sharing a man. But then you sit on here saying, I'm not sharing a man. That's all you've done. Didn't Moses say that he told you he had a girlfriend and you told him, I don't give no fucks? You were flying to see a man who was in an exclusive relationship. So don't sit up here now acting like you done got saved since last season, bitch, because we already know that you WAP drop as well and you also thought shop. So stop it. Let's continue.
And on a date, he has been in a polygamous relationship. Oh, what the streets have accused y'all of being.
Listen. Well, don't put that on my transparency paper, because ain't happening ever.
So he wants you to be one of the how many?
No. I'm not sharing.
Okay.
Period.
When did you stop doing that, though? When did you stop sharing, though, girl? Okay.
But he said it's not something that he needs to do again, but he did have that experience.
While he was married? Has he been married before?
He's never been married.
Oh, so he wasn't married.
Right.
Doing
Get
that.
out your system.
Let me tell y'all the desperate bullshit I see right here with Destiny. So Destiny, the guy which is supposed to be Eddie Winslow, aka Trish boyfriend. Okay. All right, his friend that's on the show. Okay, Ken's friend on this damn show. So Destiny, you gonna still date this guy after he told you he has no intentions of being exclusive with you, that he rather have threesomes and other women, and that he does not ever see himself getting married, that he likes to see multiple people at a time. So this the person you're gonna be in a fucking relationship with, but you're saying you don't want to share, but he's telling you up front that that's what he wants. What part of that do you not understand? Or are you trying to participate in said threesomes? Because you did say you started having threesomes when you were in high school, sis. I'm just putting the pieces of the puzzle together. I'm just saying, because I don't forget shit. I don't do notes over here because I have a very photographic memory when it comes to the bullshit, especially. All right, Kim and Tisha, I got pictures of you guys nibbling on each other's ears at a very exclusive resort in the Dominican Republic up over there. Okay, Dominican Republic rather. All right, y'all were all up on each other and nibbling on each other's ears and looking all cozy up over there too. So I don't know. Y'all sharing a bit much on here. Don't make me pull the pictures because you know I got them. All right. Kimmy, you was all up on Tisha's ear, and Tisha, you won't try to get her up off you. You was still recording and letting her nibble all upon your ear and scooting all up on you like she was about to hump all up on your butt. Okay. Yeah. And Destiny, won't you said to be trying to be in some type of situationship with Kimmy and Maurice at one time, according to what you said on the show, that you want to go on vacation with them and be a third wheel and be a third person? Mm-hmm. I want you trying to do that. But anywho, I don't want to hear nothing these hoes gotta say, because at the end of the day, all of y'all. Oh girl, I'm about to say, what the hell Ariana doing here? That look like Ariana. But yeah, at the end of the day, this is some bullshit. Let's continue on. I got more for these hoes. Move right along. Let's get into this last final topic where Nell Fletcher and Wanda, honey. Wanda burnt potato cooking Wanda's ass, okay? Hold up. Ooh, why do that? Child, let me go ahead and call let me go ahead and get the I need my sound effects for this one. Let me go ahead and get the emergency wagon going, child. Food truck. Okay, it's on the loose, Lord. Ooh, child. Yes, child, the food truck is on the loose, girl. Police get here too, police. All right, police is on the way. Let's go ahead and get into this last topic, child. Oh my God. All right. We done summons the police. Let's get into this last topic, okay? Ooh, she gonna be mad at me for that. All right, let's go. Jesus. All right, here we go.
I don't give a.
I don't give a.
It's right. It is I don't give a goddamn. I don't give a goddamn. Okay, so what I'm trying to do.
So we was talking about the guys arguing, and now it's y'all. I think at this moment she should probably bit off more than she should with inviting Miss Wanda into the conversation, because I think in the beginning she wanted it, but now I can see that she's like, oh, hold on a second, Mom. Let's just finish the conversation. Just
listen. Stop talking like a fucking ventriloquist. Open your mouth when you talk. Why are you clenching your teeth together? Teacher said, no. Girl, I'm sick of your ass.
Be quiet. Just be quiet.
I'm gonna call now one of your children. No damn this and no damn that. That's what I'm getting mad about. Okay. So Ms. you may be mad you now, but I get mad. I have the things where I you got an attitude problem. Just say it then, no, Nell. You made a statement.
Who is Nerd? If you got an attitude problem, then just say it, Nerd. Who is Nerd? Is that a new cast member? Carlos, we y'all had Nerd on the show. Who the fuck is Nerd? Nerd. Who are you? When did Nerd get hired on the show, y'all? But what y'all think about this? Child. And Wanda ass sitting up here looking like Miss Celie's Blues with this damn what is this? This damn flower hat. Ooh, that's what it's giving, girl.
About somebody else's husband, his ass need to be checked.
But she said it was okay for her to go and check.
Your damn daughter checked him.
She got be my damn daughter. Why can't be my daughter? Okay, well, I don't give a. It's right. It is I don't give a goddamn. I don't give a goddamn. Okay, so what I'm trying to do.
So we was talking about the guys arguing, and now it's y'all. I think at this moment she should probably bit off more than she should with inviting Miss Wanda into the conversation.
Wanda, why you looking like Miss Celie with a Thriller jacket on? What's this giving? What's this? Why are you giving Miss Celie in a Thriller jacket? Okay, it's just giving this shit here.
Conversation, because I think in the beginning she wanted it, but now I can see that she's like, oh, hold on a second, Mom. Let's just finish the conversation. Just be quiet. Just be quiet.
I'm gonna call now one of your children. No damn this and no damn that. That's what I'm getting mad about. Okay,
Wanda, just say kids. Children just seem so ancient, right? Do we call it children anymore? We don't have children. I ain't called none of your children. Who's children, child?
So you may be mad now, but I get mad. Okay, you got an attitude problem. Just say it then, Nell. You made a statement.
Nerd is what you put on your legs, ain't it? Nerd. If you have an attitude problem, then just say it. She's showing you she has an attitude problem, Wanda. This shit's so stupid. Like, yeah, it's giving y'all fake mad. This whole scene is fake. But if I had to put my money on somebody, I gotta go with Nell, because I've already heard Nell whoops ass in Huntsville. Okay, that she fight like a man. They said she fights like a man down there in Huntsville, and Nell be whooping ass down there. So I got to put my money on Nell. Now, if anything, Wanda probably run over you with that ragged ass food truck. If you know, she'll try to run you over with that damn truck. If anything, because I ain't heard her having no hands. I did see you on Love Match Huntsville when you tried to fight Mel that time, and you swung around real quick when you had them orthopedic kids that one time. When you was running across the parking lot looking like a California raisin with them orthopedic heads on, and you tried to punch Nell and you spin around real quick and landed on somebody's hood and totaled their car. That one time, you remember that one time? That one time. It didn't give that you knew how to fight then, okay? So I put my money on Nerd in this fight right here. What y'all think? Y'all don't remember that scene when they got to fight down there at Destiny's Madani that ain't there no more, where the moving truck had to back up there and get them 3 wigs and and them 3 brushes that she had down there, because that's all she had in that bitch. All right, 3 wigs and 3 brushes up in Madani. Okay, they had to move her ass out there because she didn't pay her rent. But they were fighting outside, girl. And Wanda tried to fight Mel. And Wanda child was dressed in that purple, looking like a California raisin. And she ran across the parking lot with them damn slippery ass kids on, them orthopedic kids. And when she tried to punch Mel, and she spun around in a circle, girl, like she was doing a triple lux, like they be doing in the ice skating ring. And she landed on top of somebody's hood, girl, and damaged their damn car. And the people said down there at the tow yard that it was total because Wanda and her big back ass fell on top of that hood. But that's what the people said, girl. I don't know. But I ain't seen the paperwork or nothing, but that's what they told me. But I gotta put my money on Nerd in this fight right here. What y'all think? Sign off on that, girl. That is my last topic of the night. I know she's gonna be mad about that, but I don't give a fuck. Okay, I don't give half of a slice of a fuck. All right. But thank you guys. Oh, I tell y'all feeling petty tonight. I know she's gonna come back and say some smart ass shit. I don't care, but I am always on green, girl. That means ready. All right, so let me know, girl. Let me know when you're ready, okay? Because I'm like the Lord, girl. I'm also ready as well. All right. So thank you guys for awesome show tonight. All right, police, can you please get here? So thank you guys so much. Yes, girl, Nerd. That's what we want to call her, the Nerd, honey. Thank y'all so much for being here tonight. Please do not forget to tap on the like button. All right. Say, get some rest, lady. Good show. Yes, girl, I am getting under the bed tonight. I'm just that tired. Okay. Nell for the win, honey. Nell be over there uppercutting hoes down there in Huntsville. I ain't mad at them because she beat up Chris' side chick that was, that got up in their marriage and whatnot. When Chris went over there to stay with the girl, they said that Nell stomped her ass like roaches down there. I said, bitch, what? Y'all got a video of it? But yeah, somebody send me the video if y'all got it, and I'll be happy to share it right here with you guys. But in the meantime, in between time, please like my video, share the video, check out Rail's World, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for our new subscriber tonight as well for subscribing. Oh my God, 444 people watching me girl. Anyway, but thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Flying Monkeys, Trolls. Thank y'all for being here as well. Thank you to all my Caramelians. Thank you to my top flight Mars. Let's go ahead and get them out the way. Tiffany Thomas, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast. Thank y'all for doing an awesome job. Thank you to all the content creators who stopped by to support as well. Astute Queen B, thanks for being here. Black Women in the Building. Thank you, Simple Mom Family TV. Thank you, Jonetta Speaks, JCD Creation, Shay P, Shay Renee, Queen Speaks TV, Deary Talk Show. Thank you guys so much for supporting. All right. Love you guys down. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Car Chronicles. Please keep your notifications on so you guys will know when I go live. All right. Love you guys down to the next one. Let's get out of here. What I'm going to play for y'all guys tonight.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never ran, said no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Perfect.